Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from PhoneBunch and today we are unboxing the ZTE Blade QLux 4G. Now this is the cheapest 4G device available for just Rs 5,000 from Amazon.in. You can see the box, it's actually pretty good packaging over here considering the price. Now it runs Android 4.4 KitKat, your 4.5-inch FWVGA display, 8 megapixel rear, 5 megapixel front camera, 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage and a 2200 mAh removable battery. Now let's open up the box to see what exactly we get inside. Now that's the Blade QLux 4G right up top. I'll keep that aside for the time sync. It is a dual SIM smartphone but supports 4G on just the first SIM card slot. So you have your documentation right up top, a quick start guide it seems, and a warranty certificate. There's a box in there and we have a headset and your 2200 mAh battery. The headset actually looks pretty good. I'll check it out in our full review. And then you have your USB wall charger and a micro USB to USB data syncing and charging cable. Standard stuff here, nothing special. The micro USB cable does look pretty nice as well. So folks, this is the ZTE Blade QLux 4G running Android 4.4. Now we have got the black variant. It runs on the MediaTek MT6732M quad-core chipset, Cortex A53 cores. On the left you have the micro USB data syncing and charging port, and you can see this rounded design of the phone. It actually reminds me a bit of the Canvas A1, but this is far more rounded in design. At the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack. Moving to the right you have the power lock in and lock button as well as volume rocker. These buttons do feel slightly mushy. Now at the bottom you just have a space to open the back cover and the primary microphone. Moving to the back, you have an 8 megapixel camera capable of recording 1080p video, ZTE branding and the speakerphone. There's a LED flash there as well. The back has a very nice matte finish. It feels slightly slippery. Probably it's just new. It is going to wear out when you get to use the phone. Let's open up the back cover and see the arrangement of the SIM card slots. Now in itself, the back cover is actually pretty solid. Now the build on the device really doesn't seem cheap. Now you have two SIM card slots. The first one takes your 4G LTE SIM card. Second one just 2G, and you have a micro SD card slot to expand storage up to 32 gigs. Now 2200 mAh battery resides right there. So let me just plug that in and we'll power on the phone for the very first time. It's a very snug fit for the battery, and again the back cover too sits in perfect. So folks, we have started booting up the device. You can see the ZTE and powered by Android logo. At the top you have a 5 megapixel camera, proximity and light sensors right there. And at the bottom you have capacitive keys which do light up. You have a 4.5-inch FWVGA IPS display here, no protection on top. So we have now booted into Android 4.4 KitKat running on the QLux 4G. You have some apps right there on the home screen, and there's a separate app drawer thankfully. Now I do see a few useless apps pre-installed, but we'll talk about the launcher later. Let's jump into settings now. And you can see we are running Android 4.4.4 KitKat. We don't know whether this would be upgraded to Lollipop. Now I found a really neat feature in settings. So you can change the functionality of the capacitive keys. Since they are unmarked, you really don't know which one works as the back or menu key. Now you have about 4.8 gigs of storage available out of that 8 gig. USB OTG it seems is not supported on the device. It's not even detected, neither in File Manager. We'll check if apps are movable, and there is about 560 odd MB RAM free after the first boot. Now let's talk about this 4.5-inch display. So it does look actually pretty neat. There is a bit of pixelation, but colors are alright. The touch response is also good. The viewing angles are quite wide too. Coming to the camera, you have an 8 megapixel rear and a 5 megapixel selfie camera over here. There are a few filters baked into the camera app itself. It takes images quickly, focuses in quick as well. I don't see much noise over here, and you can see that the color reproduction is pretty natural. The front-facing camera too did take images quickly, but there is quite a bit of noise over here. But then again, we'll check out the camera later on in full detail. So folks, this is the default launcher. You can add widgets, change wallpapers right here. You can increase the number of home screens by just dragging an icon or even a widget across. Now this is the app drawer. There are a few useless apps over here. You can probably uninstall them as well. This is your notification shade. It cannot be customized. Now this is the touchpad keyboard. I'm opening PhoneBunch.com and scrolling is pretty smooth over here. You can see that text and images also render quickly. Now pinch to zoom is slightly sluggish. Now that's only in Chrome. Now this app has not been updated, so I'll check it with an updated app as well. Now in general, touch response is pretty good. Apps open up quickly as well, and you can see no issues with touch over here. And here you can see no issues with touch. So it was just in Chrome. I'll check it out again later on. Overall, the phone is performing quite well. Apps do open up quickly and seems to have good build quality. Now priced at Rs 5,000, it competes with the Dazen one, which is available for about Rs 6,000 and comes with 2 gigs of RAM and an HD display. On the other hand, you have the Canvas Spark, which seems to have better build quality. We'll check out the QLux 4G, how it stands next to these devices, and whether you should invest in a budget 4G device. We'll be back with more. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, have a great day.